God, he's back. Return of the King. Rat King?
King of the Rats. Okay.
Just be careful around nutcrackers. I heard they don't like rat kings.
Them sugar plum fairies got some fucking beef too.
And throw hands with her. I'd fight a sugar plum fairy.
I'd crush a sugar plum fairy into dust and snort it to get magic powers.
I wonder if that's... Can you imagine if that's how, like, old school fairies would...
Hello?
Bailey, can you not hear us? Or can we not hear you? Or both? God, I'm helpful. Surprises me how helpful I am sometimes. So with this recording, and Bailey can't hear yet, she hears later. Wow, it feels like we haven't played D&D since last year.
You're lucky we're good friends, man.
Yep. My dad and little brother and girlfriend were all New Year's Day, all three of them ganging up and doing it over and over again.
Jesus.
Like, why? They all thought it was the funniest thing. The more I got angry about, like, just stop. It's not even funny anymore. It's just so bad.
Like, okay, have you read some of those fucking Greek passages, bro?
Yep. Like,
you're telling me that this guy sat there and wept over the body of his long-deceased friend and just didn't... Well, okay, I don't know. I do think it is a little weird.
Were just bros.
Well,
yeah, he slept with them, but...
Hey, everyone did it back in those days.
Kiss the homies goodnight, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They kept their sandals on. It's not gay.
Yeah. It's 20 shekels is 20 shekels, am I right?
What is a shekel?
It's a very small coin.
It's a shekel is Israeli currency.
Wait. What would that have to do with Greeks then?
Well, it's the oldest. It's the oldest coin I could think of.
Yeah, fair enough.
Oh, okay.
Wait, what is Greek? Drachma. Mm.
Yeah, man, I'll take your word for it.
I pride myself in knowing a bunch of ancient bull that doesn't matter.
No, history fun facts are some of the best fun facts.
What's that, Darian?
So you got Drachma from a video game.
No, I got Percy Jackson. It's much dumber than a video game.
Oh, so a movie.
How dare you?
Yeah.
How dare you? The absolute all.
I just had to close and open Discord again. If it keeps up, I'll switch to my phone, and it's gonna sound terrible, but whatever.
Hey, follow your heart.
Hello.
Welcome back.
Okay, good. But sorry. I don't know what the hell's wrong with that. But yeah, you took a nap on the fireplane to recharge your gate cube, and you're now awake, and you realize that Folium looks kind of sick, but that's because he's dehydrated. Something that a water Jinsei should never be. Renfleer has been walking around eating the sparse grass and mostly dead trees. You don't know how they're living here on the fireplane, but they are, and he's kind of just been munching on anything that's burnable. The workers for Emborium have been mostly keeping you safe. No serious predator would come anywhere near Emborium's lair anyway, so you've had a restful, though very sweaty, night of sleep. You're gonna smell like sulfur for ever, I guess, unless you can figure out how to wash the leather parts of your armor. But your mouth's kind of dry, but you are safe.
Honestly, I'm feeling fine. You guys are just overreacting. Do you guys want me to make you some food and water, or you guys just want to get back?
We should go.
Should we say bye to Emporium first, or should we should just leave? We should just leave. Bash,
I believe I believe leaving him alone is our best bet.
Yeah, can you box it up? You do the
Yeah, I'm gonna pull the box out, double press material plane.
Perfect. And where do you want to go on the material plane? Because when you double press, you get to choose the general location.
Where are my sons again?
They're in Golgari in August's lab.
We should just go to Thunderscrim, where ourselves are. What could be wrong about that?
I believe we're still
Everyone.
in Stone Garden.
We should go to Stone Garden and just go and mess with ourselves. Well, where would we not be near ourselves?
Folium would shrug and say, I'd love to go back to Golgari, that way I can just jump in the ocean real quick. But that's just me.
How far is that from Crackling? So we gotta get my old man back to back home.
I mean, you could just go to Crackling, but he could also... You can rent the teleportation circles in Golgari, and he could go home that way. It'd be a modest fee. I'm saying modest kind of sarcastically. It'll be expensive, but he could just shoot back there. Or you don't know how Captain Bell will feel about having a fire Genzai on his wooden ship, but technically you could just swing by here often on the way to luring in Davy Jones.
See,
Or
you say
he could get
expensive.
on someone else's boat or whatever.
You say expensive, but it'll be fine. Yeah, let's go back to Golgari. That's the best case.
You could just ask Hagen.
Yeah, and August could just teleport him there too, yeah.
Yeah, then
All right.
then I'll double press, go back to Golgari.
Cool. Roll a D100 for me.
I don't like that. Fuck, I gotta get up. Someone roll the D100 for me.
You mean you're not logged
No,
in?
wait,
Kidding.
no, just kidding. I'm already logged in.
Never mind.
You
Ignore
dare
my
roll
roll.
that die.
My roll is just a test roll.
Making sure the bot works.
Yep. Running that RNG.
66.
Wonderful.
Whole party's dead.
No.
You guys end up in a drow lair.
You
Yeah.
guys land on the beach just outside of town. And
Yeah.
as he said, Folium was thinking about water so hard that it redirected your whole group near to the ocean. And he just kind of walks into the waves and comes back out like 10 minutes later, looking great. And yeah, there is a seagulls in the distance. There are people playing in the water. There's somebody plucking oysters off the dock. Probably not good. There's a little bit of pollution in the water, but it is an idyllic coastal thing. Bastion, you hear some crunching and munching of the sand up in your gears and stuff in your feet, but it's not going to be too bad. And as soon as he gets to the material plane, Renfalier kind of sits down on the sand and is like, fuck. God. Shit, I was there for a long time.
Yeah. Things have gone a little crazy. Oh my god, you are gonna love gunpowder. Wait, was gunpowder around? Yeah, you're gonna love gunpowder.
Gunpowder's been a thing. It hasn't been widely available, but it's been a thing.
Oh, it's all over the place.
Gunpowder? Ah.
I pull out my Mage Hunter.
Oh, Jesus.
No, he's dead.
What is it, some sort of metal stick?
Yeah. He's like,
This is
all
filled with
I-
gunpowder.
all I know is that I'll probably make it explode. Or melt. Or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, nonsense. Bale here shoots one all the time.
Right, I almost blew my own hand off. Trying to punch
That's
bullets.
just because you're clumsy.
I tried to punch bullets. I thought that it would work. I didn't realize the explosive, not just straight, but around. Yeah, around the rounds. So funny.
Renfalier puts a sparking hand on your shoulder, Pale, and he says, I can't wait to get to know you.
It's gonna be fantastic. As long as, the maw doesn't eat all of reality first, but,
What's the maw?
Don't worry about it. Also, don't get religious randomly.
Oh. I mean, I haven't been, despite Folium's best efforts. And he winks at Folium as Folium walks out of the ocean.
Yeah, just don't worry about it. It's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Why'd you even ask? It's fine.
You're gonna be here for a few?
I get it. It's up to you. Renfield keeps his hand on your shoulder, pale, and goes, I mean, I can't really demand answers from you, but like, does it sound fine? Are you good? My son, who I've only gotten to worry about for like 2 years, and then, so it's, I have a backlog of worrying and parenting to do?
Well, Foley will catch you up, but it's very not fine. The world's likely going to end. Everything's falling apart. I used to worship Tyr, and things got a little hairy, but honestly, we're working on it. It will be fine.
Oh. Okay. Let me know if I can help. If you need
Honestly,
something burnt, I'm your man.
Just get home. That's what'll help.
You got it. Yeah, I can't even imagine how I'm going to explain this to Hanandra. Hi, honey. She didn't remarry, did she? Because that'll be rough.
Did she?
No.
No, of course not.
Oh, cool. That's sad too. Damn it. She's gonna think I ran away. You thought I ran away? Oh, that sucks.
I just thought you were getting really warm milk for 20 years.
No, I was working in Amborium's hoard, polishing silver plates and shit. And then I saw I was about to finish my contract and get paid and leave. Then I'd worked for him off and on for years whenever I visited the fireplane, and then I saw the songbook and I wanted to give it to Folium for thanks of looking out for y'all while I was gone. And it's, it is definitely not your fault, Folium. Don't even trip. That was my mistake. I'm a dumbass. Listen.
We all have
that
some
answered
good
my next
moments.
question.
What?
I guess that answered my next question.
What's that?
I was gonna ask what made you think you could take the book.
Just, I'd been working there for years, and, he never stirred on, I guess just ignoring me while I was working in there and not realizing that he'd been asleep for 2 years at that point. So, yeah.
So you
Dragons
felt
now.
bold and entitled. Got it.
What?
So you felt bold and entitled. Got it.
You see guilt cross his face as he doesn't know if you're being
Carolina's being
confrontational
funny.
or not.
Carolina's just funny. She once slept with 2 angels at once. She's just... Don't take anything she says seriously.
Why don't you tell them about your girlfriend? Stop telling them about mine.
That hasn't even happened yet. Maybe we're still a month out from that even happening. So, shut up.
I could always go back there and make sure it doesn't.
Okay. Crack my knuckles. Don't you dare. That stupid little young boy Pale has no idea what will come of him meeting that large, powerful, strong woman.
He's strong from listing all those books.
That teacher teaches him things that... Anyway. Yeah, so Dad, don't worry about it. You don't have to worry about teaching me the Genasi's and the Orcs. It's fine.
He would go, damn it, I missed out on your first crush, and
Well, technically it hasn't happened yet because, by the way, the 3 of us are technically out of time because we went to the Feywild for a bit. So it hasn't happened yet? Technically.
Here's a question, Mr. Pale. Are we sure we're still out of time?
Ooh, hey, Bastion, what year is it, or what day is it, or...
I gotta write this shit down.
it's day 389, I believe. It's either 389 or 390. I don't remember. I have to look at my notes, but
If Bastion were here, he'd remember.
it's the time fuckery only happens when you're entering or leaving the Feywild. Everywhere else, it's pretty
I thought it was only because
standard.
we got vamped here by the trickster god.
No, it's a thing whenever you leave the Feywild. You actually have a % chance to forget everything you've done once you leave the Feywild.
That would have sucked.
You could just
Remembering
forget the whole...
I forgot that I stole that. I forgot that I stole that ring of 3 wishes. No.
No, you didn't.
I forgot
Get
that
the fuck
I used
out
to
of here. I
worship
wouldn't
Tyr.
have given you that.
Well, I forgot. Oh wait, no, I forgot. Yeah, Pale did forget that he got the deck of many things.
Yeah. You would just... If you'd have forgotten everything, Pale, I rolled for it on my end, you'd have just woken up with fucking Odd on your finger, not knowing why. So...
That would have been terrifying.
Mm-hmm.
Weather dragon in my brain.
Yeah, and she wouldn't have all taken advantage of you not realizing things. Though maybe she would have forgotten too, but...
Yeah. That would have been hilarious. She forgets and she's just wondering, why am I in this genasi?
Yeah. How the fuck? Where are my kids? Like, oh wait, they'd already... You remember that you... I don't remember if you forget the entire Feywild or just the last 100 days or something.
I think there's like different levels of it.
Yeah, I don't know.
You have the amnesia condition.
Amnesia, I forgot about that.
I didn't know that was a condition in the book.
So, let's get you to a teleporter. You two don't get into trouble pointing at Carolina and Jade.
What?
You two pointing at Bastion and Folium, keep those two out of trouble and apart. I'm gonna find him a teleporter.
Keep talking about it, Dale.
Jade gives a sarcastic glare to Folium and goes, "Get into trouble? I'm always in trouble."
No.
Jade, have you ever seen an immovable rod?
I've heard about them, but no.
Might have to show you someday. And I
Oh, okay.
glare at Pale.
Walking away with Renflew, like, the rod's not for that purpose, Carolina. Stop it.
Well, with Pale having that reaction, now I'm certainly curious.
It's for whatever you want it to be.
Yeah, so... Are we all going to the Hall of Teleportation on the higher levels of Golgari? Are we going to August's lab? Are you going to go to some other random wizard who knows the teleport spell?
August.
Okay. Are you taking Folium and Jade to August's lab?
I'm taking Renflew, like, if they want to. I'm not going to object, but it's like, you guys don't have to. If you want to come along. I don't know if he'll freak out. He might. Don't freak out when you meet him. Don't be weird about the weird guy. You'll understand when you see it.
I'm gonna go see my sons.
Okay.
It has been so long.
It's been like 3 days.
Yeah. It's actually been like 2.
Not for me.
It feels longer. Wait, you're able to calculate every second with keen mind.
You know what it's like remembering every goddamn second?
My boy.
But
Not forgetting things is in my programming.
Okay. So I'm going to say that Folium and Jade are going to stay out of August's lab just because that's too many NPCs in the same room. But
You don't want to talk to yourself?
no, I don't want to have whole conversations with just myself. I mean, I do, but like you guys will be bored, so.
No, I like that.
Yeah, but it would be funny to see.
Yeah.
Especially trying to keep the voices straight.
Yeah. I monologue enough. It's okay. So, you go to August's lab, and Jade and Folium pinky promise they're not going to leave and get into trouble. Or rather, Folium says they're not going to leave and get into trouble, but Jade has a funny talent for convincing him to go with her, and then she gets in trouble, and by extension, he does. So they hug Renfleer goodbye, and which is kind of awkward because they just found him again, but they're like, hey, we gotta We got a thing. We'll be like right back to here often in like give us like a month or two. We'll be right there. Good luck with explaining shit to Henandra when you get home. And
what are the odds that someone else is going to end up locked away for 20 years after this?
they give you a confused and concerned look.
Don't worry about it. Let's go.
Okay. And they get a little bit singed. You smell burning hair from Jade as Renfilier singes her with the quickest hug to make sure they don't get burned, and then follows you. And August, now knowing you, even though you are in the past, lets you in. And as soon as you beam up into August's lab, he looks at Renfilier and he says, "Do not touch anything." And Renfilier's like, "I get it. Like, I totally understand."
He's fine, but yeah, don't touch anything. But we just wanted to see if you could transport him back home. He just got freed after 20 years.
Who is this?
My dad.
Oh.
Do you not see the resemblance?
Now that you mention it,
Oh, so all fired like people look alike?
he curses his lips and kind of glares at you.
Yeah, can you send him back to crack then?
Yeah, because I haven't. I won't need that spell slot for anything today, so.
By the
No
way,
worries.
I remember Akadamed, I had her soul in a ring. I gave that over to Mbori in the red, so he has her now. He's going to talk about bringing her back through Tiamat. Anyway, yeah.
Jesus. What?
Listen, I had to get my dad back, and we got a book about calming down the Kraken to go meet up with Davy Jones because I really can't find. It's a thing. It's fine.
You know what? On the one hand, I wanted to recon to inform my dear pseudo-nephew, King Henry, about the crazy shit that y'all are doing all the time. However...
Listen, there's a reason why Wade used to be like my chaperone.
Oh, God. It's... as soon as they give Wade a raise, he needs another one. Just like...
It'll never be enough. He deserves so much more.
I had a peek at some records, and Wade actually gets paid more than Henry does. So...
Yeah, no, as he should.
Which Henry doesn't make much money, but,
I mean, Henry just has to believe in himself. Wade has to not kill everyone.
That is true. That is true. And he has to keep Henry out of trouble, which is a struggle when you are an angsty boy king.
And he has
Don't
to
tell
keep
him I said
Greybark out
that.
of the peanut butter. So,
He gets called Boy King from us all the time.
Yeah, he is the boy king.
Yeah, but, Yeah.
Yeah, teleport.
Yeah, totally. Don't touch anything while I'm gone, he says to all of you. And,
And before he leaves, I touch something.
roll a D100.
TPK through me.
He said while he's gone, touch anything.
Rat.
That's
Pale.
100.
Holy shit. Pale, read that out loud, please.
I was talking about Akadamed and having her little tendrils in my brain. That dragging these nuts in my brain.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be here all night. Thank you.
Can't leave that in the chat, man.
Once a game, I have to say something just heinous.
Yeah, a D100 in August's lab. All right. So, what would we even?
And that 100, by the way.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of. What would be? Yeah, you touch a small glass ball on a shelf of August's, and in it you feel a divine sense of euphoria as your consciousness is thrown into the cool darkness of the void, but in a good way. You see below the stars and the moon, and even the faint lines of jeweled discs that you can recognize are all the planes in existence stacked up against each other. You see comets and meteors swirling around the stars, and then you feel a big hand slam dunk the back of your head, and you're back in August slab, stumbling a bit. I said don't touch anything, goddammit.
While you were gone, you're still here. What was that? That fucking felt amazing.
I'm not gonna tell you. And don't touch it again. And he picks it up and he puts it up on like a 10-foot tall shelf, and then glares at you sternly like a mother when you're in the cookie jar.
You know that I can still reach that, right?
I'm just telling you not to. And if you knock over the shelf, the explosion will be legendary, just to let you know.
Won't touch it.
Also, if you touch that for too long, you'll go insane, by the way.
Everything makes you insane. Praying makes you insane.
If you keep touching it, she'll go blind.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Listen to Bastion.
I mean,
Yeah.
Leo was proof that wasn't true.
That's fine. Everything makes you insane. Praying to your God makes you insane. I
It
won't
does.
touch
That's
it.
why I don't talk to mine anymore.
Mine's different.
Uh-huh. Yeah, you just have to fucking stab yourself to have your god be summoned to Earth.
He likes it. He likes to. We don't judge him. The Bone Daddy. Father, don't touch that.
Keep that shit to yourself. But after a sincere hug from Renfalier, he's like, I don't think I can ever say how sorry I am. I'm still kind of in shock at being back here and how long it's been. But he looks around the lab and then at all of your friends, and he's like, I can't wait to hear about everything.
Oh, it's going to be a great time. We're going to sit back, have some food, and the craziest stories you've heard.
So he asks,
So-
and he's like, do you remember
Good time.
that winter when we couldn't? Wood was really expensive that year, and so I just sat in the hearth when your mother cooked. It was one of the best times.
Thankfully, we'll never have to worry about money again. Oh, and by the way, on your way back, I'm just gonna give him like 10 platinum, like just
Jesus.
I know I don't want to give you too much though. I have some left over. I just don't want to give too much right now. But yeah, here you go. I'll give you more when I get back, just in case I buy anything.
Thank you. He's never held this much money in his life.
Mr. Pale,
Yeah,
question. So you're about to send him home, right?
yeah.
So the current timeline you doesn't know that he's here.
Well, he's going back to Cracklin, which is far away from where I am.
Yes, and you're not going there. But what if he
No.
wants to reach out to you?
I mean, hey, don't reach out to me. Don't let Mom reach out to me. Know anything. 'Cause I don't know yet.
Okay, I mean, it'd be hard to anyway, unless we sent you like a letter, but...
Oh, by the way, if you see a redheaded courier, don't talk to him. No, like, don't. At
Okay.
least not for another 2 months. I think he's a demigod or something, or a god, or he's them all, but don't talk to him at least for 2 months.
Folia mentioned you were up to some crazy shit, so okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna worry about you the whole time, but that you know...
Ah,
nothing new.
it'll be fine.
You keep... Okay. And,
Oh, and real quick, I'm just going to do a quick, I always forget which one I have. Is it messaging or
Sending is the level spell, messages the cantrip.
Yep, so I'm doing a quick sending. Just, hey, Mom, I'm sending someone to go hang out with you for a bit so you don't feel too lonely. They'll be there in a little bit. Bye.
your mother, who's never had someone cast message to her before, goes, Oh! Hi, Pale! Okay. All right. As she's been holding down the fort since Folia and Jade have been gone.
And before he goes and gets sent up, I'm just going to give him a little, like, punch on the shoulder, like, knock her dead. Again, figuratively.
Uh-huh.
You got it. Finger guns.
Yeah. He's like, I'm just gonna hope that she doesn't, like, hit me with a skillet or something, so.
Oh, she's going to.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good luck. There's a reason why I'm not going with you.
Oh, God.
Yeah, good luck.
Okay. Yeah, and August does the pointing 2 fingers at his eyes and then pointing them at your eyes thing back and forth. And then he will disappear with your father and then reappear moments later. But while August is gone, Garfield and Bob and the 3 robot children come out of Garfield's room because they just realized you guys were here. And they go, "Hi, everybody!" And you realize that Garfield has put even more armor on Nokia, and that the children have put on similar to clothes. It's either Bob and Garfield have been custom making them, or Garfield just had even crazier shit that happens to fit robots. They've made 4-legged pants for Pale Jr., and you see that Nokia has painted a power on and off button on their shield and weapon. It's the powering off is the weapon, and powering on is the shield. It doesn't actually do anything, but they just think it's funny.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
And then Yagami is the only one dressed sort of normally, and they're wearing just mechanics clothes, basically. They look very cute and helpful, as they usually are and have been. And they show you what they've been working on. It's mostly just because talking with Bob about what he's like, don't let them put you into combat. You guys are, a week old at most. I don't remember the exact days of how long they've been solid beings, but they've made it to where Nokia's shield can extend, and they can basically just put themselves in a giant metal ball, and like how Roman people, like the tower shields, they'll be good from whatever corner to hide from whatever enemies you guys face if they are not in the bag of holding. Because I do not believe that Nokia especially is far too big to get in the bag of holding, and for Pale Jr. it would be difficult but a stretch. Nokia could go in and out. I mean, Yagami could go in and out because they're pretty small, but it would be very difficult for the other 2 to get in there. So they've been making defensive weapons. You see that Yagami has a wrench that glows with a tiny bit of magical power. Possibly their first artificery spell stuff. But
Mending.
maybe. I mean, that'd be good. The wrench of mending, yeah. But Garfield has not been able to induce his crazy clothing choices as Bob and the common sense of the Forgeborn children has prevailed against Garfield's wackiness.
Yes, they're not corrupted.
Yet.
No.
But they show you guys, look, we made this literally absolutely nothing. Get past Nokia. They're the ultimate hockey goalie, soccer goalie. Yeah.
You guys are terrifying. It's awesome.
Thank you. Did I put pictures of them that I made in Hero Forge in the chat?
You did.
Okay. Yeah. And they're very happy with that. And just showing you the things that we're working on and their outfits.
I'll kind of walk over and I'll look through like each of them. Just like examining the things, and then I'll give them a thumbs up whenever I'm done.
Nice. Yeah, they copy the thumbs up. That is going to be the universal like greeting for all robot kind as it spreads through you.
As the last mortal skull is crushed underfoot, the robot thumbs up.
Show me John Connor.
We gotta go back to the Feywild and find John Connor.
Your parents are dead.
Yeah, did you know that, not C-3PO, R2-D2, he knew that Luke's dad was Darth Vader the whole time and never told him?
Yeah, why would he?
Exactly. He never asked me direct
He's
questions.
he's not a snitch.
Yeah. Snitches get stitches and he doesn't have any skin.
Exactly.
Snitches get
Doesn't want to be taken apart.
welds.
What'd y'all say?
Said
Go ahead,
snitches
Phil.
get well. Oh, go ahead.
I said, go ahead.
I said snitches get welds. Doesn't really work as well.
Yeah.
Trying to think of any funny comp sci things I can say. Also, I'll probably call it around 8:30 just to let y'all know.
No worries.
Sounds good.
Bastards get bolts. Is that close?
Oh,
Great.
That'd be a good slur for Forgeborn is bolt bastards.
bolt bastard.
Ooh, I like to come up with
No.
slurs for robots.
No way, y'all are coming. Shut up, clanker.
Dang,
It's
a lot of hostility here.
Yeah, sorry. Fictional
What's
slurs
clanker
are
from?
sometimes fun to think about, like the filthy fucking knife here.
Well,
I
I'm
still
just
think-
thinking of like when they become widespread, of people are going to react poorly to it at first.
They can. I'll introduce them to God.
Yeah. Hey, do you want to meet the Allfather?
Do you want to be? Do you want to meet God now or later?
Yeah. I mean, you're going to meet him either way, but like, you know.
I can introduce you personally.
But I'll give you a chance to pray first.
Oh, that's the line I was thinking of is, buddy, you're overdue for an update, and I'm about to fucking start installing.
That sounds like it borders on the rule of don't fuck the robots.
No, that's what they say right before they go to smashing.
Nah.
Which form of smashing?
Look,
There's
if
no
my-
robot
if
with a dick
my,
yet.
My sons want to build themselves tools. Sure,
Garfield will help.
No,
he will. He will not.
they'll do it themselves.
Yeah. He will help them design them, but he will not take part in the creation or fruits of that labor, so to say.
Mm-hmm.
So help me if we come back here at some point and I just hear him mention anything vibrating. Anything.
He's like, listen, if you're doing it with mortals, you need a different kind of lube because it's going to be corrosive to death.
God damn it!
Putting that out there.
Robot fornication.
You can't use WD-40 for people.
Oh my god. Or can you?
I mean, sure you could. It just wouldn't be good the next day.
Yeah, for them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus. So what do you guys want to do now? You guys want to go like find a white dragon since we've already got red and green? You guys want to go find the white one? Or you guys want to go deal with the Kraken? What?
I don't know how that conversation would go, but I think the Kraken's probably a better idea. We got a plan for that. And
I cannot swim.
Bastion,
Yes,
can you play the pan flute?
I do not have lips.
Can you imitate a pan flute?
Can I pick up like a bolt or something from the ground?
Yeah, a glass bottle.
Okay, yeah, I'll do the magical tinkering and make it sound like a pan flute.
Yeah, you drill some more holes in there or something real quick, and you could find a an outlet vent for your cooling
I
system.
turn it into I turn it into like a soundboard. It just
Sure.
plays the noise.
Yeah, or like at a, I think I've seen there's like a tiny ocarina where it's just the buttons. It wouldn't work for the golden pan flute that's part of the semi ritual, but you could make some noises on there. Make a performance check.
Fuck. Uh-oh.
I'm also going to summon DM's work experience and just
10.
ask him, like,
A 10. You sure do make some noises, and your magical tinkering. You know that they're all, you're not flat or anything as far as tone goes, but it is not really a song. It's kind of clumsy.
Yep, that sounds like a pan flute.
yeah, I'm just going to summon DM's work experience, toss him a goal and say, hey, can you play the pan flute?
Let's make a
We don't
performance
have it.
check for DM's work experience.
I found a slur generator, by the way.
Oh my god.
You choose a race, and you can find specific races. There are 40 for elves and 40 for dwarves. They're
Jesus.
Elves are everywhere.
Fire Genasi slurs, Hothead, Flame Face, Hazard, Matchstick. Hang on, let me see the.
Pale's been called Matchstick a lot.
By a lot of people.
Hazard, Hothead, Flame Face, Matchstick, and Sunburn. Carolina's a human, right?
Yeah.
Oh my god, there were 19 Warforged.
Campfire, toaster oven.
Clinking, clanking, clattering collection of Caligula's junk.
Jesus.
Beautiful. It flows so well.
Dolls,
scrap.
dumbbells, dummies, as in target dummies, fakes or facsimiles, gearhead, golems, hunk of junk, lemon made to orders, rusties, walking casket, and walking talking tools.
Meh.
So beautiful.
Yeah, those didn't really hit.
So does the little zombie man play the flute well?
Roll a d20 to see how gross they are today.
Oh god, if he doesn't have lips, I swear. That's 15.
Yeah, he does have lips. They're a little dry and kind of flaky, but they do have lips. They play hot cross buns on this newly found device.
Oh, good. He'll be perfect.
I can read music. Not very well, but I can.
Me too.
Good. We can work with this week.
I played the trumpet, and I taught myself how to play the harmonica.
Well,
Is this Darien or Carolina?
Darien.
Oh.
We don't need Leo, who spent his entire life doing all this stuff and specifically training to do all this. It's not like we need a bard specifically for this. We don't have to sacrifice 1,000 people or anything.
I mean, I can make myself look like Leo and try to play it.
You know, at this point, we may as well try here.
Yeah, go ahead and roll a performance check.
Leo is here. That's the 14.
Okay. You can also play hot cross buns, but you miss a note or two.
We're screwed.
DM's work experience asks you what you need them to play. I don't know if you guys have looked through the songbook or not.
Hey, Bash, can you rewrite out that songbook we got?
Yeah, did y'all take it or just look at it?
No, I read it. I memorized it.
Okay, yeah, you could transpose it.
Yeah, I would need a book first.
I'm sure if we just...
I'll go get you a book.
It's you could see in the August invented label makers so he could organize his workshop. There's a drawer labeled paper.
I have a spell scroll you can just write on it. It's just like a wind cantrip.
Right on the back.
Fine.
Oh, yeah. I guess the paper would be fine. I was just going to go to some random mage's house and steal a book.
Well, mages don't really... It's fine. I mean, we're pretty much...
Don't touch that drawer that says paper. Can't touch nothing.
While paper is expensive, it is widely available.
I'm going to turn my hair off and my eyebrows.
He said don't touch nothing.
I'm going to just go poke the drawer that says paper.
It's a tin filing cabinet drawer.
Oh, it just applied to Carolina.
See, I'm allowed to do things because currently there are two gods fighting over my soul. The past me and the current me, so it's fine. I'm just going to open up the thing that says paper.
It's a stack of paper in there.
Carolina, you're not going to believe it.
What?
Paper. It's paper.
Oh, I didn't care what it was. I was told not to touch nothing. I touch something, I feel amazing, then I get slapped in the back of the head with a giant hand. You touch something and nothing happens. I see how it is. I'm going to go sit in the corner.
Yeah, but fun things don't happen to me. Just horrible, horrible, dark, terrible, bad things.
Do you pick up a piece of paper, pal?
Yeah, just pick up
That's
the
a
stack.
fucking tongue twister, Jesus.
Yeah, I pick up the stack to go bring over to Bastion.
Roll a d100.
Oh, rough.
Oh, this is LSD paper.
Oh, not again. 52.
At that moment, August teleports back into the room and then slaps you on the back of the head also.
Oh. It's just paper.
I said don't
I feel
touch
better.
anything.
I feel
You-
better now.
Listen, in my defense, I was left fully supervised and no one stopped me. Except for Carolina, who tried to stop me.
He points an accusatory finger at Bastion, the other three robots, and Bob and Garfield, who also just watched you open the drawer.
Yeah, shrug.
It's Garfield I let touch things. Well, Garfield and Bob, but that's because they know what they are and know what it does.
Gonna lean up to him and just kind of gesture for him to come down. Stop letting Garfield touch things. Certain things. I don't like it.
He leans back down. While Garfield is unique, he's a very talented scientist.
Fair enough. Can I borrow this paper?
Yeah.
Thanks. Bastion, here's some paper.
Still whispering.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just go about copying it.
Okay. Yeah, it is an exceptionally complicated piece of music. Like, you almost need two mouths to fucking play it. But those of you who can read a tiny bit of music, I don't know if any of you have musical instruments in your, like, tool proficiencies?
Nope.
Okay.
Martial weapons. That's close enough.
Yeah. You just get a didgeridoo and beat someone to death with it?
I
Exactly.
could definitely do that.
Didgeridoo. Didgeridoo, more like it.
Uh-huh, I knew you were going to say that.
Yeah.
Kenny.
Does land vehicles count as an instrument?
No. Unless you put
Mayonnaise.
sleigh bells on the horses.
Is mayonnaise an
Do
instrument?
do 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 do.
Mayonnaise is not an instrument, though if you were doing Foley work, it would make a good squoosh sound if you needed that.
What good mac and cheese sounds like.
Blech. However, you are able to copy this piece of music, and if one of you or DM's work experience, or even somebody on the ship, you don't know if any of them are musically talented, maybe Folium and Jade know how to play a, mouth harp or whatever.
Oh,
But
what?
if one of you practiced, like, basically the entire way there, you think you could possibly play it when you needed to. If Leo was here, he
Yeah.
could just bang it out right now. But
That's what
if
it
one
is
of you
with
practiced for a while,
Well, I think out of everyone, Jade or Caroline would be the best with this, and if all else fails, DM's work experience, but I mean, I have a -1 with prime performance. I am terrible at these sort of things. These lips were made for not music. Those were made for the Lord, whichever Lord I'm currently worshiping at the time.
listen, your
Lord.
lord doesn't usually have lips, so you need them for.
Now he's got those soft, succulent, beautiful end of the world lips.
I mean, I am practicing my performance to be better when I change my appearance,
See, there you go.
but I'm still kind of worthless.
Well,
Don't say that about yourself.
I guess let's
When
go.
I'm worthless when I'm trying to be somebody else. I still sound like me.
You gotta be yourself.
You gotta listen to Ash Barlow and pick up his accent.
Ash Barlow. Ugh, that prick, he's amazing. I hate him.
He just sounds like a pompous asshole.
Hey, yeah. Anyway,
Uh-huh.
so let's head out. Let's go see if Folium and Jade know how to play things or know someone who does. Or maybe I could reach out to the Mercoin. Bard laying around.
You could hire a bard. Just
Yeah,
grab
but
some guy out of a tavern. Hey, come here.
I want someone who looks like they walked out of 2004 Hot Topic.
Yeah, they've got the puka shell necklace.
You think the redheaded courier could go back to a time where Leo was here and take that shit from him? Oh, you know what? Leo doesn't know me right now. I can go steal it from him. Wait, he doesn't have it. Son of a bitch.
Yeah, Leo's like that.
Yeah, I don't even think you guys have one of the pan flutes in your possession.
Nope.
August would tell.
We have a pan flute. We don't have the golden one.
Yeah. According to legend, at least, you need the golden one. But there are 4 in existence. One of them, Diwali Flint, who's a Minotaur, who's the champion of Pan right now, he has one. August will tell you he's in Rock Springs doing agricultural stuff, like teaching them how to not do deforestation, kind of a dust bowl thing going on down there, so he's trying to help. Then there's Fell has one, and then Leo has one, and they don't know where the 4th one is.
Well, we do know where the one that Leo does have is.
Yeah, with Leo in the nowhere.
No, because we're in the past.
But we can't prevent him from getting it, because won't that cause... Well, then again, he does disappear. But if we get it... What if we swap it out with another pan flute that looks the same?
If he never gets it, he never knows he has it.
Yeah, but won't that mess with then we won't know that he had it? Well, that might bootstrap us a bit.
And whenever one of the golden pan flutes is played, nature listens along, which Leo usually looked for.
Let's start by talking to the Minotaur. If that doesn't work out, then we go and steal the one from the frozen ship underneath the ice and everything. But I still think we should swap it out with one that looks similar, just in case.
Minotaur it is?
Yeah, for now. If that doesn't work out, then we go and possibly break time. And then we have to go find your girl and fix it if we do break time. But honestly, we're pretty close. We probably bent time a bit by now.
Okay. Minotaur.
Bash, I feel like you'd get along with him because Pan, Gond, and creation and like keeping it going. I feel like he'd be Epiphans.
Oh, the 4th one's not lost. No, he doesn't. Never mind. Sorry. No, it is. My bad. I was thinking of something else.
Yeah, it's with Ash. He just really likes music sometimes.
I am plugged with them.
Bailey just gave us a hint.
Sorry, what?
Saying
I said Ash is the 4th pan flute.
Yeah, and he'll be getting played.
Yeah. You're gonna blow on that whistle, huh? We've made too many dick jokes this game. We need to...
What? I haven't made a single one. Everything I said has been literal.
Just the Dragon Balls.
Okay, except for that.
And that's written down. It's permanent.
Yeah, I could still go back and screenshot it.
Listen, I was talking about literal dragon. No, never mind.
I love how that message is surrounded by a nat 20 and a nat 100.
Oh,
What are you as a man talking about another dragon's nuts?
Yeah, I guess we just got to go find the Minotaur. Hey, do you guys know where he might be?
I guess I'll tell you. Yeah, last I heard he was in Rock Springs. It is sort of, or it's actually directly west of here.
Like 5 miles?
No. Let me do math looking at my map right quick. Let me pull up the map on the screen here.
6 miles?
100 miles due west.
No.
Yeah.
I don't want to.
I don't know what due is. Like, what kind of measurement is that?
It's when you got to pay in space. So it's due.
All right, everybody see the map on the screen?
I see the fire realm.
Oh, my bad.
Fire realm.
Got to move you to the right place. There we go. Okay, so you're in Golgari here, bottom middle.
Yep.
And Rock Springs is this dot over here. It is a small ranching town on a big plateau in the west. It's a very rocky, kind of a desert sort of situation. You could go, basically 1 mile. No. I believe every square is 30 miles.
Rifle goes way.
And that's traveling by road. I'd have to get a ruler out and measure the actual length of it. But I don't think you can actually read the names on this map from the picture I've taken.
240 miles. Approximately 240.
No. Even I can't read it sitting down. Yeah, you have to go through Preford, Cowfield, then Thronebald, Carmouth, and then Rock Springs, or you could just go exactly west over the fucking, over the river and through the woods, so to speak. Or you could find a faster way to travel.
Okay. Hey, you just send this there.
Technically, yes. However, I should definitely limit my contact with you guys. Also, I can't today because,
Okay, we could do it tomorrow.
I mean, yeah, I guess.
It might be good if we just traverse it. Can we get like some carts or something, or even like onto a ship or whatever?
You could easily hire a small caravan from Golgari to there. There are going to be other merchants there that are probably going to let you ride along. And honestly, we could sort of fast track the travel because anything you guys are going to run into on just a random road, you could easily take care of. Unless you want to do day by day, that's up to you.
I wasn't sure if you wanted to. That's why I was like, maybe we can just do a caravan instead.
Either one. I kind of find granular travel a little boring, but also if we just speed through everything, it's kind of weird too. And I realize I've made a mistake in letting you guys be friends with August because he can just do a lot of things for you. But, it's okay.
And he's also able just to say no.
I mean, yeah, but he's relatively nice, he would be going to Thunderscrim soon, so he's not going to be spending a lot of time in the lab because he's going to be there in person. Mostly keeping an eye on the Songurlian spies so they don't murder his
There were spies?
pseudo-nephew. You're the one who told him they were spies.
I'm the only spy.
I've never accidentally told secrets to someone from the past.
Yeah, no, it's fine. It's fine.
I would never be so careless.
You? No way.
No, it's not like I ruined Johnny Puyo's life.
No, it's fine.
No,
you
you're
didn't
always
ruin his life.
Always very careful, pal.
I am the most careful person who's half fire that I know.
Yep.
Anyway, let's go find this little Minotaur guy. I think if we rent out like a little caravan, go with some peeps, help them out and fight anything that shows up.
Why don't we just buy a horse and carriage?
That also works.
Yeah, I would have to look up the price for that.
You would probably spend most of the time in the backpack for that because I think you would kill a horse and a carriage might be a little way down by you.
Honestly, if we wanted to, if y'all wanted to keep playing, we could just do that. I'm just stuck in my backpack.
Yeah, and then
it is 8:30. I gotta bounce.
Yeah, no worries.
Time for Betty Bye, so I can go be
That's
the Rat
fine.
King.
Rat King.
I can't wait to not get the fucking smell of rat out of my nose.
Yeah, it could be worse.
Peppermint oil's your friend. Peppermint extract.
Yeah, true.
They could be formaldehyde and corpses.
You want to get that smell out? Put some
Sure.
Vaseline on a Q-tip.
Just shove it up your fucking nose.
Works.
Vaseline on a Q-tip and rub it around your nose. You're going to smell Vaseline, not rat.
You know what? That's a good point. I am not going to shove a Q-tip up my nose, though.
Too many, two
Because you're a
years ago.
coward.
No, I just like having my nose holes unviolated.
Is
Yeah.
it violation if you're doing it yourself?
He didn't say no spiders up their holes.
Yeah.
Okay. Have fun.
And on that note, good night, friends.
Bye. Yeah. So, do we want granular travel or fast track?
We could fast track, but roll for random encounters. I guess I don't know.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you guys could you could either get hired to protect a carriage. Despite your skills, they don't have much to pay you, but they'd be happy to pay people like you to be guarding their stuff. It's y'all are weird enough where most bandits are going to be like, yeah, I'm not going to fuck with that. Even if they're just carrying, fabric and potatoes and shit. But they would be happy to let you come along as long as you pinky promise to defend them from, sea harpies and shit. But
he's on fire and she's glowing. We're not going to mess with that.
Yeah. So,
I wish I knew the dissonant whisper spell. Anybody that comes close and just start fucking whispering in their ear.
What's that song? Come here, girl, let me whisper in your ear.
The whisper song.
Oh, okay.
That's actually what it's called.
Nice. They're like, God, what do we name this? The song where you whisper.
Screaming song? No.
Yeah.
Scream out.
It's ASMR before we knew what that was.
True.
The fact that there was like a rap ASMR song. Confusing.
Well,
yeah, the children will come with you now that they have defense items. Bob would say goodbye to them, and it would be, I wish you luck, you metal children. Don't get seduced by evil or whatever. And then Garfield would say maybe a little bit of evil seduction.
Evil's not that bad, just pick a good evil.
Yeah, okay, apocalypse cultist. But
necessary evil.
Is it?
I'm necessary, and I'm only a little evil, so yes.
I'm big evil.
Bob is starting to regret more and more agreeing to help you guys make more robots. It's
fine.
Yeah.
Those is jokes, Bob. I give Bob a hug.
Yeah, he's a semi-scrawny old man in classical wizard's robes. And he will be shocked and not into it, but then eventually pat you on the back in a supportive way and say, watch over the kids, okay?
Here you go, Bob. That wasn't so hard. You know I'll watch over the kids.
Thanks.
When I punch him on the arm with the shoulder.
He does that thing where he puts a hand over it, like, ow.
Sorry.
I'm old. I have arthritis.
Sometimes I don't know my own strength. Sorry.
But you guys will be able to leave. And Nokia, Hale Jr., and Yagami are super excited to be out on the outside in their real bodies for the first time. As they go into the teleportation shack and then out and see the sun for the first time, they have their mouths kind of agape like, wow, there are so many people. And the sun glitters off the rooftops, and Fulham and Jade are standing right there, and they're smelling a bakery near the end and hearing blacksmith hammers and carts with horses going by, and it's like, oh God. And it's just sensory overload. They want to go chase butterflies like the girl in Tangled.
Yeah, so just don't run off without us.
Yep, stay together.
Yeah, Nokia, who's kind of nervous, makes them hold their hands.
So cute.
And they do block the road a little bit, but it's okay. Because Noki is gigantic, and none of them are going to fuck with that. Or nobody on the street is going to... Yeah. And then assuming Bastion is just being quiet next to you guys, there's two gigantic beings who most people think are just suits of armor. Or just they're in suits of armor. It's like 80 degrees out today, so they're like, if they can stand this heat in over full plate mail, they're scary. They're adventurers who are common in Golgari. I'm not going to fuck with that.
They're built different.
Literally built different.
Or tough.
Zing.
Or tough. That's mine. Yeah. You could go to some caravan company and they would easily hire you as guards, and they would ask only a few questions of who are you guys and what are y'all headed to Rock Springs for, he says to this rather large group of a fire Genzai, a water Genzai, two pretty lethal looking human women, and then 4 robots, or, well, Hale Jr. and Yagami are people-sized and shaped. And so he's like, okay, really weird constructs, and then 2 giant folks in a lot of armor. He just wants to make sure you're not going to abduct them or something. He can easily tell you're adventurers, but this is a large group of adventurers to be traveling together.
Agricultural stuff. Want to go meet, talk, and work with guy out there.
Okay, I can't pay you much, but I guess 2 gold a day to protect the caravan on our way. You guys look extremely capable. Holy shit.
We, honestly, we're pretty early on in our travels. We haven't done too much. We're just, we're getting our sea legs.
Says the level 11 2-gear campaign guy.
Yes.
Yes.
We're just trying to get our feet wet and see what we can do out there on the road. We've done a small bit of protection. Let's see how good we actually are.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, they would let you. They're going to leave in the morning tomorrow. If there's anything last minute you guys want to get in town.
A broom of flying.
You could easily find and buy one.
I know.
Okay.
No, you don't want me to have a broom of flying.
I don't, but it's okay.
I want to try and find a place, like a butcher shop, and ask if I can get any meat that can be cooked into a jello.
Yeah. He would tell you that he has a lot of bacon fat that you could, when you cook meat and then there's like in the corners of the pan later when you leave it on the stove for a while to cool, there's that good layer of just congealed fat or whatever. He'd sell you some Crisco.
Look at him shaking my head like, I'm gonna need all the chicken feet and chicken hearts that you got.
He has 2 gold worth, which is like, I'd say about 15 pounds.
Take 1 gold worth.
Okay. Yeah, he would give you then like 7.5 pounds of random parts that he was going to make into hot dogs.
Yeah, overnight I'm going to boil the chicken feet so I get the nice collagen. Going to cook the chicken hearts, just grill them, slice them up, put them into the meat jello because the chicken feet collagen will solidify my jello, so it's a heart and feet. I'm going to put that in jars and it's going to be good for the journey.
Yeah, you could put in a pressure cooker and kind of can it.
Yep. Fully cognizant that I can make cake and any food I want throughout the day, but
yes,
meat jello.
But you want the weird meat for it. It's really the aesthetic.
It's off-putting for the people that we're going to be protecting, and telling them it's like traveler food. It'll be hilarious. This is adventure food.
We are in the land of magic users. I want to see what this magic item I can find.
When you tell, like, you hear a person who's like 100 years old and they're like, oh, what's your secret to staying physically fit in your old age? And they're always like, well, I fucking sleep or I drink a whole bottle of whiskey. I want to tell folks that I eat like a pine cone every single day. So you could say that you eat like a spoonful of Crisco every day, and some chicken feet, and that's how you're so long lived.
Yep, that's the plan.
Mm-hmm.
Covered in Jello.
And then Caroline, you said you wanted to look and see what people have.
See what the best magic item I could find would be.
The best one. What price range are you looking for?
Just any.
Okay. There are several stores: Trader, Armorer, Weaponsmith, Alchemist, Scribe, Wandwright.
Trader.
Yeah, you find canes, enchanted artifacts, and relics. It's surrounded by winding streets and exotic shops. It's a male elf weaponsmith, and he has a small shrine to Gaunt, actually, on just the counter. And you know that take a penny, leave a penny? He has that like in front of the very small shrine. He finds, or for sale, he would show you, he has +3 scale mail armor, +3 Rod of the Pact Keeper, Earhorn of Hearing, Elemental Gem, this one's water, and Folding Boat. I'm gonna cough real quick. Healing potions, potions of invulnerability, potion of mind reading, ring of spell storing, ring of x-ray vision, a spell scroll for Odaluke's resilient sphere, and then walloping ammunition for mage hunter size weapons, and then wings of flying.
Ring of spell storing.
Yes, let me look at what that does.
Can store up to 5 levels of spells.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think. Yeah, it can store up to 5 levels worth of spells at a time. It is currently empty. Any creature can cast a spell 1st through 5th into the ring. So you have to cast a spell into the ring, and then it's like loading a bullet into a gun. You can like cast it in the day before, and then decide to use it the next day.
Yep.
I mean, or immediately, but like to let your spells recharge, you could just have like one thing in the back pocket.
Yep.
Yeah, it is rare, so it's going to be expensive if you actually want it.
How much is expensive?
Okay, pulling up the chart right now that someday I'll just memorize. It's going to be about 1,000.
Electrum?
No, gold.
Oh.
Yes.
I'll take it.
Oh, you have 1,000 gold? Holy shit! All right. And I think Bastion has like a shitload of money in the bank, but
Yeah, I never added mine into the bank.
yeah, whenever you guys go shopping, Bastion's always gone.
Yeah.
Yep. Just in case, we can't let Bastion have nice things. He's already the son of the creator god.
Yeah. He's got enough shit. He's good.
You know, if he wants something, why doesn't he just create it?
I mean, probably he could, honestly.
You could actually create a ring of spell storing.
Probably.
He can?
I think so.
Maybe later, but not. I don't think he can make rare items yet.
No, I think he mentioned it earlier, and I was like, ooh.
Oh shit. Well, I mean, you could always sell this one if he makes you another. But I think he can only make a certain number of things anyway.
Yeah.
Like, I have a thing that he made me that I keep forgetting to use.
Like, what was it?
The, prayer symbol that gives me a +2 on the spells. I keep forgetting to use that.
Yeah, just add it to your, onto your character sheet. I mean, I assume you're gonna always have it on.
Yeah, I just forgetting to add it, because it doesn't automatically go to the spells, because D&D Beyond is a goofy little thing.
Oh, yeah.
I put it at the top of my note pages every time now, just to remind myself.
Just put a sticker on your computer screen.
Honestly, I just need to write it on my hands.
Like a post-it note.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's some way to put it into D&D and Beyond, like a custom magic item.
There probably is, but I don't want to break my sheet again.
I can do it.
You can't, like, duplicate it?
I can do it.
See, I probably could. I just worry because last time I tried to edit something on my sheet, I deleted it, so...
Can you send folks, like, homebrew items? Like, if Darian, you were to make one on your account, could you mail it to Pale? Is that how it works?
I
I haven't played with it very much.
The only I don't know if I could send it to him, but the thing, I mean, I can make it public if I.
Oh yeah, it'd be too much work though, probably.
I mean, if I'm just sitting here bored, I don't really give a shit.
Yeah.
Figure it out eventually.
Okay, so I give the ring to Pale.
Oh shit.
What does this do?
It's a ring of spell storing. You can put 5 levels of spells in it. Doesn't have to be your spells. You could cast a spell scroll into it.
But are you? Do you want me to pay you back for this?
Huh? You know,
How
you
much?
bought me stuff earlier, right?
Yeah, but this is like, if I store like, I can save so much money off this. I've been paying so much for these stupid coins. If I can store that in here, I just toss the ring at your bodies.
Well, we gotta attune to the ring, though.
Nah, the
I would
tuning is
take an
easy.
eye.
We got a lot of time.
It would be
You can
cheaper
repair-
if you were to have another cleric or another. Because the first time, God, what's his fucking name? Dennis is a divination wizard. That's how he was able to cast it on you guys the first time. So if you could have someone cast it into the ring, that would be a way to have an extra death ward. But it's
Cast
only
it.
a one-off. Like, so once you use it, the ring will be empty.
Yeah, but I can cast it into the ring.
You can cast death ward?
Yeah.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Yeah, I hate having to make sure that I keep like a third or fourth level spell.
Mm-hmm.
Because then it's like, okay, I either don't use it throughout the fight just in case,
Yeah.
or I gotta cast ahead of time. All right, that blows out half my spells.
Hmm.
We have a large party.
Do you know the shield spell?
Do I? No. I've got Animate Dead and Spiritual Guardians, which are kind of like shields. You don't think about it. It's kind of unethical
You know what?
to Animate Dead, but yeah.
You know how funny that would be? That if I was using the ring and casted Spirit Guardian?
That'd be terrifying. Can you imagine 3 Spirit Guardians and I haven't even cast it yet?
I mean, yeah, guy, you could put like a cleric spell into the ring and then give it to somebody who's not a cleric, and then like trade out. You can have the benefits of multiclassing without actually multiclassing with a crazy combo of some kind.
Just really confuse everyone.
Yeah, they were like, God, who's what? What are you
You can-
fucks?
You can put a whole bunch of cure wounds in there.
Oh my god, I could. I don't have to worry about helping you guys. Well, I would still help you, but you get it.
But you know, you put the rings in there, you take a long rest, get your spells back, and then now you've got 3 spell slots.
Finally. I'm gonna cause so many problems with this. It's gonna be great.
Oh,
I
man.
dim his flames.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be able to be a menace.
He's a menace.
Alright. Do I see anything else cool?
In this shop, no. Unless you want me to list through what's in here again, but you could go to a different place.
I would like Is there any place that has spell rot tattoos or spell scrolls?
Let's look at the scribe shop. Yeah, you go to the Sphinx's scrolls, and they have a beautiful stained glass front window of the image of a Sphinx. But you walk in and you get the smell of new books, old books. It smells beautiful in here. They have an entire rack, a la, what's his name? The wand place from Harry Potter, where there's just shit everywhere.
Ollivanders!
Ollivanders, yes. They would show you their new books section, I guess. It's they have a manual of gainful exercise, scroll of protection, spell scroll of arcane lock, cordon of arrows, cure wounds, silence, spiritual weapon, teleportation circle, true strike, wall of force, water breathing. And he would say that he can do simple tattoos on folks, because he's still getting into magic tattooing, but he has small things he can do.
Okay. Did you do a spell rot tattoo of Find Familiar?
He could indeed do that. Let me look for that really quick.
And the How much is the Gameful Exercise book?
I will look into that as well. Well, the Gameful Exercise book. I need to look at how much those are. Hold on. Find Familiar is a first level spell. So it's going to be... he would give that to you because it's going to be a tattoo. However, it is just a first level spell, so he'd give that to you for 150.
Okay.
And he says, what do you want your familiar to look like? Because I have to tattoo a little picture of it on there.
Flying monkey?
Like from Wizard of Oz?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you sit there for...
I could send you a picture of what I want, actually.
Okay.
I got the Stibble's Codex of Companions.
Oh, I haven't heard of it.
Yeah, it's a off-brand, third-party.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Published homebrew.
Yeah. Like that picture I sent earlier, that was one of the cards. The dog.
Yeah. He says you still have to ritual cast this and then use the incense and everything, but this just gives you the ability to know the spell. And he knows a place where you could buy the incense as well.
Got the wrong thing. Get off my screen.
Yeah. You'd still need the 10 gold worth of materials every time you casted this, but you'd be able to cast it whenever.
It's a one-off cast.
Is it? The tattoo?
Spell right tattoo, once you use it, it's gone.
Oh, fuck it. Yellow then. Then no materials. Whatever. In that case, I'd say it's only 100. So I did not realize it was a one-off. What else was I looking up? Gainful exercise. Okay. It's gonna be expensive. I think these are, like, rare.
They're very rare.
Yeah, so... starting for very rare is $5,000.
Damn it. I just spent a lot.
It's a good book, though.
It is.
Am I with you?
I mean, yeah.
I just gave you the ring.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I could spot you like 250, like 2,500. If that works.
Yes, it does.
Cool. Yeah, I'll cover half.
Then you would get one. Yeah, you need to spend 48 hours reading this book, which you could do pretty much all the way on your way to Rock Springs if you just sit in the cart and read whenever shit's not going on. So I'll say when you get to Rock Springs, you could have read it and your strength would be up by 2.
How long would it take to get to Rock Springs?
Is it strength?
It is strength. And then for Rock Springs, I will have to calculate that when I'm able to. I do the army way of reading maps, where you get a string and you put it along the road, and then you measure how long the string is afterwards, and then account for elevation. So it won't be that long.
It'd be more or less than a week.
Probably about a week.
I'm gonna spend that time also reading, and starting tonight, reading my wisdom book.
Okay.
So I can actually finally do that.
Yeah. I thought you read it while we were in the Feywild.
And then because of the time messiness, it got
I
missed it,
that's
and then we got
right.
thrown back before I did it, and
Yes, you have to read it again. Yeah.
there's so much time messiness there. You go to sleep and you find out that 3 days have passed. Huh? What? Why?
Yep.
You decided to read the book in the Feywild. Yeah.
It's some tomfoolery and tomfuckery.
The same thing if you don't think about it.
I will change my mind on the book.
Wait, if you want strength,
I can't up mine.
It's what?
I can't up my strength
Why not?
because I have the belt of giant strength. My score is set.
I mean, the book increases your strength by 2. I mean, the max too.
Yeah, it increases the max. So I mean, like if I didn't have the belt, yes, my max would go up. But right now, my max is just set. I can't change it.
Oh, okay. Unless you got a bigger belt.
Yeah.
Okay.
See.
You looking for anything, Pale? Oh, sorry.
And unless Pale wants to eat in a while, Pale's got a belt too.
You, I've already got a belt. I'm here to be a wallet, if needed.
You know, just walking around like it's fucking WWE and you've got that big ass mirror on you.
Oh my god, he went John Cena.
Well,
Can't see me.
really, I can't smell what the Rock is cooking.
Did you know that The Rock has an app of wake up alarms?
Huh.
So you can set it for the alarm to actually be like a sizzling sound, and then his voice goes, "Can you smell what The Rock is cooking?" And that's supposed to be how you wake up every day.
I can't talk about or hate that.
But at any rate, it is 9, so we'll think of other things that we may need for the journey over the week, and then give Bastion a chance to snoop around while we're here, and then go on our way. And
When do we ever shop when he's here?
Literally never, yeah.
It's just funnier that way.
And then I'll do an in-between between Fast Track and Granular Travel.
Peace out, Cub Scouts.
Oh, so long.
Chop for now.
Hey, it's your GM, Bailey Ford. I would like to thank our regular players, Darian, Matt, and Ian, Hip for our cover art, and Tabletop Audio for our background music. You can find us on Twitter at @Illithids, and thank you especially for listening.
Oh, damn it, Matt.
What?
He got John Cena's theme music stuck in my head.
Oh. Yeah, he really said, "You can't see me," and then disappeared as he hung up.